Hello guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. My country people, it is sad to see how insecurity has ravaged the country, most especially Abuja. Abuja, the FCT, which is more like a mirror through which investors, through which foreigners and other people see this country. It is terrible that a whole FCT has been, filled with kidnappers, bandits, and terrorists, and it is really getting out of hands. The federal government needs to do something about this. If not, this will keep on repeating itself. And then tomorrow, the president will say, oh, investors should come and invest. How would they invest when they see that the country is not safe? We all know that the eyes of the whole world is at FCT. People are watching. And here we have terrorists, kidnappers roaming freely, walking freely in the FCT. And before then, 90 days ago, the Federal Capital Territory, the FCT Security Council, chaired by the Minister Nyesom Wike, had announced the establishment of a joint task force to tackle insecurity in the Capital Territory. The Joint Task Force, which comprises of all security agencies, is to tackle the issues of armed robbery, kidnapping, and all forms of crimes in the FCT. Wike had made this known that the Joint Task Force included the SSS, the police, the army, the navy, and they have identified the way they will operate, and has also said that this Joint Task Force would be like a border control. They would also see to the stoppage of illegal motor parks. That is why they had to come up with this policy that at this point they would stop a lot of things. In fact, they are also planning to shut down some of the illegal motor parks in Abuja. Now, months after the announcement by the minister, many residents who spoke with news reporters said that the activities of criminals have not reduced. Some days ago, we had kidnappers abducted a family of 6 in Abuja, demanding over 60 million before their release. And according to media reports, one of the abducted siblings, Nabia Al-Kadriya, was murdered by the kidnappers to force the family to pay the ransom. And the killing of Nabia has drawn countrywide condemnations, with it trending all over the social media space. The former Vice President Atiku Abubakar had also jumped in on the trend, where he made it known that the incident showed that bandits were operating freely in the country. And it is so sad that the abducted family and their father had been in the custody of their abductors for almost 2 weeks. And yet, the bandits, the kidnappers, were not, pleased with it. They had to take the life of Nabia. As an example, her dead body was found in the community to force the family to pay this ransom. And it was said that they've reportedly increased their demand from the initial 60 million naira per person to 100 million per person, now totaling about 700 million. And the families of these people are crying and weeping, calling out to Nigerians to help them. Because they've seen these bandits, these kidnappers have seen that, yes, this family has drawn a lot of sympathy from Nigerians. People are donating to them. Imagine a country where things have gone so bad. People are gathering money to pay bandits. People are gathering money to pay kidnappers. They've seen that kidnapping is now a blooming business, that at this point, nobody can do anything about it, not even the federal government. So, the family of these people are forced to pay this money due to the failure of the federal government to protect them and the security agencies. At this point, it is really terrible. And something must be done about this. The high rate of crime in this country has gotten out of hands. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? At this moment, residents of Abuja are anxious. They are curious to see how the FCT minister will address the worrisome insecurity issues in the Federal Capital Territory. And now, how can this, help this family? Because at this point, they've lost a child, and the remaining of their children are still in the custody of their abductors, even the father. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? At this point, I really call on the minister, Nyesom Wike. He should concentrate on managing Abuja. He should stop prognosing in the affairs of Rivers State and focus on Abuja. He is the minister of the FCT, and as such, he should do his work. Look at how criminals are running the FCT, which is really terrible. And at this point, the family are crying, calling out to Nigerians to help them. It seems that the federal government are not, doing anything about this. They are just condemning. But then, what can the people do? So, this current kidnapping has shown the total failure of this government and the security agencies. Now, the residents of Abuja, the FCT, those that stays in the rural area, they are now migrating to the urban area due to insecurity. These rural areas that used to be peaceful, that used to be, calm, has now turned into a danger zone. That people are now scared to go to their farms. People are scared to go to their farmlands because of these strange happenings. And it is really, really bad. We need to take all lawful measures to end this cycle of kidnappings and killings in Nigeria. Because at this point, it is not a good reputation on this country. How can we be seeing cases whereby families would be forced to pay kidnappers ransom when we have the security agencies on ground? Now, this would even encourage more kidnapping. This would encourage more crimes in the society. If they've seen that, yes, Nigerians are cooperating with this pattern. But what can we say? These families, they've seen that the security agencies are not doing anything to assist them. That's why they are calling out to Nigerians to help them. So Nyesom Wike, as the minister of the FCT, must do something about this. He should reach out to the security agencies. He should reach out to the rural communities so that they can empower their local vigilantes to be armed and trained to fight off these bandits, to fight off these kidnappers whenever they come. Because when they come, before the security agencies will get to that point, they've already operated and they've left. So the minister have to wake up and see to his duty. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments.